Hey there, Scorpio. Welcome to Love or Tarot. I'm your host here at Love or Tarot J, and I'm super excited to dive into your energy today. Wanted to let you guys know that at this present time, I am offering personal readings. So if you're interested in that or a one-on-one healing session, definitely look at the description below and get all the information on that. I also wanted to let you guys know that energy is fluid. It is not linear. And that means that this message could resonate for you past, present, and future. This message could also resonate for someone that's energetically connected to you and not you at all. And if in fact that is the case, please be sure to hit that share button and send this message to who you know it belongs to. I also wanted to say that, while you're over there, clicking that share button, go ahead and like this video. Go ahead and subscribe to the Love or family, okay? So you can see more of us and we can see more of you, okay? We just exchange love over here, okay? So even if you don't know what to comment down below, just give me some hearts. I love the energy exchange of just pure love, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. Spirit, could you give us some messages of truth, healing, love, and light for Scorpio? So we have the Emperor. We have the King of Cups in reverse. And we have the Star card in reverse. I didn't get what I want, so now I'm over it. Is what I just heard, Scorpio. I didn't get what I want, so now I'm over it. What are you over, Scorpio? Or cross watcher, what are you over when it comes to Scorpio? Spirit, could you tell us a little bit more about this Emperor? You have a Chariot in reverse. Okay. So someone, one is a person that's very strong, okay? This could be someone who's very much in their masculine energy, is set in their masculine energy and exudes that, okay? For some of you, this could be a boss. For some of you, this could be a father figure, or just a very, very strong person in your life, okay, that kind of takes on that Emperor energy. This person runs multiple businesses. This person has, a great deal of responsibility, okay? They are, in fact, the Emperor. And there's talk of moving. There's talk of wanting you to change your plans, okay? And for some of you, it could just be that the relationship ended and now this person wants another chance and wants things to kind of move in a different direction. For others of you, it's just you desiring to move into a different direction with everything that you have now acquired for yourself. You've now laid a very solid foundation for yourself, and with laying that very solid foundation, you're ready to move on to bigger and better things, okay? Spirit, is there anything else you would have us to know about the Emperor? Spirit, was there anything else you would have us to know? Yeah. And then you have the Seven of Swords. So, also with, this desire to move. It's a desire to move, but there isn't any movement. Let me be very clear about that. There is a desire to move, but there hasn't been any movement. And this is the reason being, with the Seven of Swords here, you want to move. Okay, but you feel deep in your gut, you just know that if you were to move, you'd be moving right now for the wrong reasons. You'd be moving right now for the wrong reasons. And part of you, you feel like you have everything you need, you're ready to go, but there's some stuff you're leaving behind. And you see these two swords down here, you see this moon right here. You know that there's certain things that you're leaving behind, certain things that you're choosing not to deal with at this present time that, definitely will come back, that definitely will, raise problems later on in life. Okay. Spirit. As soon as I go to ask Spirit about this King of Cups, we have a King of Wands, and we have the Seven of Wands, okay? And we have the Seven of Wands. Okay, this person indeed, this King of Cups in reverse, this very overly emotional, masculine energy, was not always this way. Was not always this way. Really, really charismatic. Definitely showed you that, they weren't at all weak in any sense of the word, but were just very, very aware of themselves, very aware of, how in which to communicate and deliver information. They may have even dressed things up in a nice, pretty bow, made you feel a certain way about things, and it just didn't really come to pass the way you had hoped. And now your masculine is kind of fighting the whole idea of even entertaining any conversation, any communication with this individual. And for some of you, just any communication about this individual, period. So it's a subject you don't want anyone to bring up. You don't want your family to talk about it. You don't want your friends to talk about it. You want to act as if it never happened. Okay? And when somebody does bring this person up, you feel highly disrespected, Scorpio. It's almost like a complete avoidance of this person altogether. Okay? Spirit, could you tell us more about this Star card in reverse? Yeah, and then for others of you, it's just a very strong sense of just being extremely overwhelmed. I mean, Scorpio, you're good for being extremely overwhelmed, and even when you are not saying anything, not speaking out, not talking to anyone. Yeah, so then we have the Knight of Wands in reverse, and we have the Princess of Wands in reverse, okay? So, again, being in this place where it's like you're just not feeling it. You don't want to talk about it, okay? And the things that you're experiencing and what you see, you're trying to get a knack and a push towards being creative, towards finding innovative ways in which to, create a life that reflects how you feel, okay? And, it's almost like you want to look at your life and see you. You want to look at your life and see you, and right now you don't see you in your life presently right now. And I know what to do creatively. I know I'm coming from a place that's completely unbiased. I know I'm coming from a place that's not full of ego and rage, and I'm not super angry. I just want to get things done. I just want to lay a strong foundation for myself. I just want to be able to experience, joy in my work, joy in my emotions the same way that I experience it working, okay, and developing and doing different things. I'm even seeing different programs and projects that are taking place, things that you're creating, okay? And I'm seeing like a slideshow in my head right now. I'm seeing like a slideshow. So you may even be just creating a presentation to then turn around and present these things to different people. And you just don't have time to bother yourself with the emotions that this person brings about in you and stirs up in you. Okay, you kind of just want it to sit there and, and move on. And then when you're ready, come back to it. And, the funny thing is that, Spirit is always going to give us a little nudge like, hey, that sweeping things under the rug is not quite the best way to deal with the situation. And it's just an example of that. It's just an example of Spirit wanting you to look at the situation and to deal with the situation, to deal with whatever hurt it has caused, and to also see your power. See your power. Coming up as the Emperor says a lot about you, Scorpio. It says a lot about how much will and, you know, tunnel vision and focus that you have, okay? And that rest in you. You know, you don't, you know, being the Emperor, you know, you don't have to answer to anybody. You don't have to answer to anybody. You don't have to go along with any old thing that you're not interested in. You're the boss, okay? And it's almost like Spirit is pushing you to have that same regard, that same reverence, and that same strength when it comes to your emotions as you do when it comes to you being a person that, you know, in your regular day-to-day life, whether it be work, whether it be, you know, friendships or what have you, you know, you're the go-to person. You're the person that has a level head. You're the person that has, you know, this strong will and this strong sense of who you are. And that shouldn't be lost because of another person. That shouldn't become confusing because of another person. Those things should still exist. Those things should still be very stable and, you know, intact. And it just feels like you want to run away. You just want to run away. And, you know, I completely understand. I get it, Scorpio. But, you know, running is just not the answer. You know, and you know that already. I really don't have to tell you that, but running is not the answer. You know, you have so much to look forward to, so many things that you're trying to build and create for yourself, and, you know, even for your family is what I'm hearing. So, you know, you don't really have to, you know, look at it as such a negative thing to deal with how you're feeling and to address these emotions, okay? And, you know, it's, you know, I would never say it's going to be easy because definitely there's some purging that needs to take place here. There's definitely some purging that needs to take place here. And there's also a sense of balance that also needs to take place here. There's a very, very strong masculine energy in regards to this, but I'm not seeing any feminine energy. And I think that is because the feminine is taking a back seat to the masculine energy that is taking place in your life right now, Scorpio. And that feminine energy doesn't feel like she can come out, doesn't feel like she can embrace herself and, you know, how she feels right now because, you know, she's wounded. She's wounded and she needs to be cared for, okay? Not just protected, but cared for, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and pull you guys some cards from the Keepers of Light Oracle deck and see what comes out for you guys. Alrighty. Kuan Yin, care and compassion. Choose to be love. Do what is right for everyone involved. Offer a helping hand. Offer a helping hand. You know, that's for some of you that, you know, that whole boss dynamic, being a boss, okay? Allow yourself to also, you know, put yourself in your employee's shoes. Allow yourself to go there emotionally. When you see stuff going on, don't just turn the other cheek. You know, have an open door policy. Allow people to be able to come to you and speak to you about different concerns that they have. You'll definitely see a great move in your business because you allow people the space to communicate with you about the best ways, you know, to move in business or even ways in which your business could be more efficient, okay? And then you also have Master Buddha, increased awareness, deep connection, trust your inner voice. Trust your inner voice. Because again, you know, you're having this stirring, this is gut feeling that's telling you that, you know, it's just not time to run. It's just not time to move away from everything that you know and go into something new just because something has occurred. Okay, it's time to be strong. It's time to face things head on. Okay, and then we have Bridget, inner strength, move back to wholeness. Recognize that you have the power, and you do. You do have the power. I know it feels like, Scorpio, you may have given someone your power for quite some time, and, you know, you might have you know, you just might feel like you have stepped away from who you are, but you never changed. You never, you know, strayed away from who you were. Okay? You may have just been in a situation where, you know, you were who you were, but just chose to look at this person and give them consideration and love and kindness. And when it wasn't reciprocated fairly, you had to make a decision that was best for you. And there's nothing wrong with that. So, Scorpio, I love you so much. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And peace, love, and light to you and all those you love, leaving you in nothing but joy. Until next time, bye now.